So the road to eat, 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 pray, love continues. My visa just arrived from the Nigerian embassy, and my mum is Nigerian. So of course she has ordered all of these packages for me to take home with me. So in prep for my eat, 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 pray, love journey, I have dusted off my old backpack. I just saw the tag on the backpack, and I haven't used this since 2019 when I went to Rwanda and Zanzibar. So you can still see there's the Nairobi stopover track on there. And I didn't think I would really ever use this suitcase to travel again. I used it to go to Colombia. I used it to travel to India for the first time. It also came with me to Rwanda and I think a few festivals. And then I bought a really fancy one when I did my last big trip to Mexico. It was like a backpack that had wheels. But I'm back to this because that one broke very easily and it wasn't very comfortable. So it's been in the attic and it's in an absolute state. So let's try and clean it. So here is my old reliable Andes. It has some of my old clothes inside, which I thought I just want to throw them away, but I'm slowly falling back in love with all of them. And it needs a good clean because my attic is a little bit damp and everything is a little bit moldy, but I'm determined to reuse this bag because it's still good. I've checked it for holes and I don't want to buy a new one. I don't want to waste money and resources getting a new backpack when this one still works. And I'm a completely different person to when I last used this. So it'd be quite nice to have this old companion with me, reminding me how far that I've come. There is a torchlight. And, oh wow, it still works. Maybe I'll take this with me. Bing. The only thing in here that's actually still from when I used this bag last is this little piece of art from Rwanda, but it's broken. No. Mission Packy is underway. And I found my old traveling bag. I bought this in Mexico. It got stolen with my card and phone and a lot of cash inside. But I love the bag so much. I bought another version and something still got stolen. But it has some useful things inside. I'm going back to Japan. And it has 2 Japanese USB plugs, which are amazing. I'll take them and then give them to Kim, who is going to be living there. And then in this front pocket, I found my Passmo cards, which are going to come in really handy. I still have it on my phone, but it's amazing to have the physical still. I found a little bit of Thai money, which is always good to have the money of where you're going. Oh, even more Thai money. Great. Fabulous. I think that's all Thai. Wonderful. Maybe this one isn't Thai. No, this is all... Oh, no. This is from Sri Lanka. Can't use that. Some old earphones, don't need those, think they don't work. And then down here, I feel like I need to keep these coins in case they became handy again. I'm pretty sure these are all Japanese coins. Your girl is going to be rolling in cash. We have 1,000 and something yen, an old earring and another old earphone. Good find. So, ooh. The door wouldn't close. So I'm in London and I would say I'm on the preparation stage of my eat, pray, love journey. And today I'm going to go to the library to do a little bit of planning. The sun is coming better that way, so I'm going to walk that way. This is a new phone, so I'm testing. Another thing I'm testing is this headband. I found this in my mum's drawer. I definitely bought this on one of my travels. I'm not sure I remember where. I think it could have been Sri Lanka, but I like it. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, I just wanted to test this phone and see how it works, but I'm getting shy because someone's coming by. So this is the path behind my house. I'm very lucky to live in front of a wood in London. It's pretty amazing. So during COVID, coming up here was honestly a saving grace for me. So this is how I get to the library. And today, what I want to do is I want to plan some parts of my trip. I just booked my flights to Japan yesterday, so very excited for that. So book some trains and things for when I get to Thailand, etc., etc., and also test the quality of this video. That's the plan. Excited to get it done. And yeah, maybe there'll be more information on this preparation stage of eat, pray, love. Ta-da! So I haven't been back to London in a while. I currently live in Barcelona, and I'm just like in love. The spring here has really sprung, I think because we have more moisture here than in Barcelona, and everything is just really pretty. Like, look at all of these cherry blossoms that are blooming around me. This is the neighbourhood that I grew up in. I'm in South London right now, currently in West Norwood, and it's been ridiculously sunny for the last few weeks. Everyone's been saying so. I only got back a few days ago, and I'm like falling in love with London again, which is nice. So I want to show you some of the beautiful things that I might see. I want to share that with you. I decided to get public transport to the airport, which was something. Got my boarding passes, and I'm going to something called View Heathrow. Now, this was the start of a really big trip for me. So there were a lot of thoughts and feelings running through my mind. I was obviously super excited. A little part of me was nervous. And so finding this little cubby hole where I just had time to be in the gorgeous and very rare London sunshine and just gather my thoughts and have a look out onto the very weird part of the world that is an airport. It was really lovely. It was a really grounding moment. And the key things that were running through my mind were, one, how are my family going to receive me? I am that family member that's always traveling, always going to different parts of the world. And I haven't been home in 18 years. So there was fear of judgment, fear of shaming, and then also just the fear of, them feeling like I'd abandoned them. Another thing running through my mind was expectation. Nigerians famously think all of their children should be doctors or lawyers or engineers, and I'm none of those things. And I just lost my job. So when my family asked me, what do you do? I was a little bit nervous about what I was going to tell them. The third thing that was running through my mind was also a fear of my own expectations. I hadn't been to Nigeria in, as I've said 1,000 times, 18 years, and I just didn't want to hold myself to any super high expectations and expect things that maybe wouldn't live up to what I have in my head. But all in all, this was a super grounding moment, and I'm really glad I had it. My final sunset in Europe was absolutely stunning. This is my plane. I took the Rwanda Airlines flight, and everyone in the airport was just standing here staring at the beauty of this sunset. In my plane, there was literally no one. I had this whole cabin almost to myself. So obviously I did the natural thing and I got myself upgraded to first class. I just got my Rwanda Air blanket. Flights are cold. This is very heavenly. And every seat comes with the biggest pillow that I've ever seen. Like, it's huge. I'm one of those people who just spend forever going through the media library and not actually choosing something to watch. So even though there are loads of good films on here, I actually didn't watch anything all flight. I think I like usual, I started watching something like 30 minutes before we landed. But there was a really good selection on board, and overall I'm really impressed with Rwanda Airlines, and I would fly with them again, especially because the food was actually really good. Now, I'm one of those weirdos who absolutely loves the food on planes. And so I had this chicken dish. It was like chicken, potatoes, and vegetables. And the chicken was surprisingly well seasoned. The vegetables were crunchy. I'm not a potato girl, so I didn't eat them. But it did come with this really good, like, spicy, herby chickpea salad. And then also this really yummy, like, sticky toffee pudding for dessert. I ate everything. And then there was this gorgeous, gorgeous sunset. I loved looking out of the window and seeing this. All in all, my flight was incredibly smooth, and I'm really grateful for that. Next up was breakfast. The breakfast really let me down after the tasty dinner. We're not even going to get into it. The view as we were coming into Africa was just stunning. There is no landscape like it, honestly. And the first stop was in Kigali, Rwanda, a place I've been before and have a lot of love for. The second leg, however, this flight is not empty. This flight is full. Yep, Nigerians do not play. There are so many of us, but still, somehow, I got a whole row to myself. So, this airport didn't even exist. Well, this section of the airport didn't even exist last time I came to Nigeria. It's like squeaky. It's completely new, and I love it. It looks great. So, I just went through passport control, and I was expecting a lot more than it was because my mum really scared me, but it was so easy. It was easy, and I just paid 500 naira for my trolley, and now that's my bag. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. I wrapped my second bag up good because I thought they would open it because it can't be locked. Here it is. I just got stopped by 2 immigration officers, and I was afraid that the notorious bribe situation was coming. But they were really friendly. They were just like, welcome back. It's been 18 years. We're happy to have you. So now I'm going to try and go and find my mom. My mama. Just got picked up. Someone is trying to sell her money. Show your dad. This is Taiwo, our established driver.
Our friend Jerry and his friends come down. He's the one that takes them around.
Nice. Jerry said you're the only person he trusts.